If you are a long viewer of this channel, you would know very much by now that it's been a while since I've done a review of anything at all anime related. But I wanted to do an anime review that's kind of small to get back into the swing of things, and also an anime that actually took quite a long time for me to actually talk about, mainly because I just didn't know how to talk about it. There's not much to talk about when it comes to this anime, but I thought it'd be a little good one, and I also want to bring it to light since I didn't see many people actually talk about it when it actually was coming out during last year. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a review of the anime Super Cub. The plot is actually quite simple. It follows the story of a girl named Koguma who doesn't really have anything in her life. She has no real friends, no family, no money for that matter, and all she really does is just wake up, go to school, and then come back. It's kind of sad, honestly. Though one day when she's going to school, she sees one of her fellow students actually riding on a little moped type of bike, and she kind of gets the inspiration to get one to see how it would feel, because, you know, with her drab life, anything would be interesting at this point. Goes to a little moped shop, and the man who's running it actually helps her quite a lot in terms of getting it. And the moment she steps on that bike, her whole worldview changes. She feels more free, more wondrous, more vibrant. Everything around her is just more colorful, and you can tell that she is very excited to get this bike. From that point on, it is just a story about following Koguma and her evolution from being this dull, drab girl to actually being vibrant and wanting to go out on adventures on her Super Cub. The plot for this anime doesn't try to do anything crazy. Like, it does have a little good messages when it comes to cherish the little things in life and to always try to find something to motivate you in your day-to-day life. But other than that, it doesn't do anything crazy. All the messages are pretty simple, but I kind of appreciate that for what it is. Not every anime needs to be this exciting adventure where you gotta learn some deep value lesson on the way. Sometimes stories can just be simple, and it works way better that way, and this one works perfectly fine. It's not great, it's not amazing, but I like the little message that it's trying to tell, and I appreciate the way it does it. And that is what most of the story is. It's just watching Koguma develop friends, developing new habits, and just going on with her life and trying to actually appreciate what she has now. And I feel like this is a proper place to actually bring this up. When I was younger, I never truly cared for watching slice of life anime. It was always I needed to see the most action-packed thing or something that had a way deeper meaning. But as I got older, I find that watching slice of life anime is calming and nice. Like, I think as an adult, there's just so much going on that watching a girl just drive around her rural city with just her Super Cub or little motorcycle with friends and develop this nice little clique of friends that run around on the countryside is nice. It's enjoyable. It's just a laid-back story, and I appreciate that a lot more. Life stories are definitely one that I took for granted in my younger days, and now that I'm getting older, to be fair, I'm only like 24, it's a lot nice to just come home after a long day of work and just watch something simple. It's very enjoyable, honestly. Now, in the cast of characters that we actually get, there's not actually that much to talk about. There's only Koguma and her two friends, Shi and Riko. Sure, yeah, there's like little side characters and all that. The only character I'd say that'd be worth talking about is the old man that actually rides the moped shop that Koguma got her bike from. But other than that, he's only really in it for like 1 or 2 episodes, maybe 3. So his importance in the show is just kind of whatever. Now, first off, let's talk about Riko. And from what I can grasp from the show, it seems like she does seem a lot of herself or her older self in Koguma. Or she's just looking more for a person to actually share her interest in bikes with. But it's more of a deeper meaning than that for Riko. Riko is truly independent in her life as she lives out far away in the more rural, deep mountains, working in a construction site, but also using that opportunity to try to use her Super Cub to actually climb to the top of the mountain. And it's weirdly motivating for the most part, because mopeds like that aren't supposed to go on aggressive terrains like that. However, she does push herself to as much as she can to actually get her goal. And I'm going to be honest, it's been a while. I don't remember if she reaches her goal. I'm pretty sure she does, and it's a kind of little cool side story. I guess by that proxy, you can also say that another moral to that was, you know, never underestimate anything, that you could do anything you want to if you set your mind to it. I didn't really get that much of a strong message of what it was trying to do, but I found it as a cool little story for her character. And then there's Shi. Now, Shi is a tiny bit more complicated in terms of her relationship with Koguma, because I can't really grasp if she looks up to Koguma or Koguma looks up to she, or if both of them look up to each other for completely different aspects. I think it'd be the last one, since Koguma does talk about she and really envying her for the fact that she's able to do all of these things and actually be confident in order to run school events and actually organize big things with other students, while she is envy of Koguma and Riko for their adventures that they go on to and wanting to be free, feeling like she's kind of shackled in this little life that she has, but doesn't feel like she can actually really go anywhere. It gives the illusion that she's actually doing something, but doesn't feel like she's actually doing kind of what she wants to, but she's also at the same time, because she runs like a coffee shop, which is also in the mountains, that she enjoys, but I think she's just trying to look for more fulfillment in life. I know I said that this anime did not have as many deep things as it did, but here I am spewing out things like it has deeper meaning. Now, I think one of the biggest aspects in where this anime shines is actually in terms of its music and animation. Super Cub has done this thing, and you see it in the very first episode, when Koguma is going through her normal lifestyle of just waking up, making like a very cheap, low-budget meal to go to school, going to school, and then coming home. All the colors are very muted. They're very gray. They're not vibrant. But the moment she steps on the bike, everything becomes colorful and amazing. You see the actual flowers of the colors pop out to you in the very first time. Her school outfit is no longer just like a dark, weird, just mess of blue. It looks like a vibrant blue, like dark navy blue. And that happens back and forth in the show. They only do it once, very obviously, but for the rest of the show, the color palettes do constantly change depending on Koguma's colors. Usually it does stay mute, but as we progress more into the show and as she breaks out more in the show, the colors do stay more and more vibrant. There are moments where she has the muted colors later on in the show, but it doesn't happen as much, and towards the end the entire show is just vibrant. We even get a side-to-side comparison where there's the first episode where she's going down on her bike the first time, still trying to get used to it and hang of it, and the colors are just still moot, and she's still trying to figure out what she wants with the bike. But towards the end of it, actually having the confidence and actually knowing what she wants with the bike and knowing that she has something that she cares about in her life, like the walls and the streets are more vibrant, you can actually see the water on the side. It's actually quite interesting, and I appreciate that little detail to animation, because anytime an anime does that with a little detail to animation, you know, it's just mwah. It's always just a beautiful little touch. The music itself is good, not great. When you can catch it, it is very nice and subtle, and it does make all the scenery aspects of the show really, really nice, but it doesn't stand out. It kind of works with everything rather than trying to be like the main force of it, and that I do genuinely appreciate. I think my one true negative with the show, and it's not even that big of a negative, it's just kind of subtle, is the fact that when they go on the mopeds, sometimes it's CGI, and the CGI just does not look good. Now, the reason I say it's a subtle disagreement or a subtle problem with it is because A, they only really use it when they're driving or when it's on the moped. Everything else is still hand-drawn. And B, while it doesn't look the greatest, they rarely do actually use it. Like when they do the close-up shots, it is just hand-drawn. It's more to get those scenery nice drops when they're like kind of far away and they're not up in the face of the characters. So I do at least appreciate that aspect, and I'm okay with it. It doesn't take me completely out, and you get used to it once you watch it later on. So overall, what did I think of this anime? Overall, it's a pretty simple slice of life anime following a girl with her motorcycle. It's nothing great and abstract, but it's not bad either. It's a good little watch if you want something wholesome and if you want something cute. And may I just say that Koguma has just the most adorable smile and needs to be protected at all costs. She is like the sleeper best girl. She's not best girl, but she is a sleeper choice. Like if someone came up to me and they told me that their best girl was Koguma, I would not bat an eye, because watching her progression and seeing her just happy like that and getting out of the slums is a genuine nice thing to see. Yeah, and with that being said, I give Super Cub a 7 out of 10. Thank you so much for finally watching the newest video that I have in my apartment. I know it's been a long time coming, and I promise you I'm going to try to keep the train running. I'm going to try to keep the train moving, motioning, doing all that stuff. So hopefully I'll get more content out for you guys very much soon. Remember that I do stream on Twitch, very inconsistently, but I will be on there. You just got to catch it. I do have a second channel where we do have a podcast called Dweebs and Weebs. I do that with my buddy Bugfang, where we talk about other anime-related things that's not on this channel. I also do have a VOD channel for the YouTube streams. for the Twitch streams. My God, I'm sorry. Where I will be uploading those as well. And also, by the time this video comes out, I should also have the tournament streams that I do stream with my buddies in Team Azoff, where we go and we host a tournament up in my area, and we stream that, and we'll put that up on YouTube. I'll have some of the matches that are just independent from themselves, and I'll have the whole stream up for you guys, so you guys can go ahead and watch that. There's a lot of content out there that you can do, so just go in the link in the description and enjoy that. My name has been Mise. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.